Hi, friends.
Hey.
Hey.
So what's up, people? We're here again with the next video. More like a life update. Because it's been like how long now?
A month.
Before that month, we haven't really been posting. So what's going on? What's going on, babe?
What's going on? Well, I'm married. That's going on. And adjusting to married life. That's going on. And just taking life one day at a time. What's going on with you, babe?
Well, I'm married. That's going on. Yeah, but fun and joke aside, we're just giving you guys an update, what is wrong with this guy? We get married, so in that time we weren't able to post. Well, we could post, but we just decided to take a break from YouTube and everything. And now that we're married and we move in together, it's also
a bit easier.
Yeah, but like getting used to getting used to like what's good for me and you, like finding a schedule,
a routine.
Yeah, a routine. Balance. Yeah, so we're working on that right now. So do you have anything you'd like to share?
But
like being so far being married. How long now we're married?
A month and some days.
Yeah, so what would that be your advice? Oh, and like as you can see, we're in the same shirt and stuff. We start a clothing brand, working on that right now too.
Yeah.
It's called 2 Are Better. You want to tell them what I mean, babe?
It's called 2 Are Better, and it was inspired by the Bible verse Ecclesiastes 4 verses 9. And it's simply, if you are familiar with that verse, the verse is simply talking about how you cannot really be successful by yourself. You can't really accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish by yourself. You need somebody in your corner. You need somebody there to see things that you can't see, to give insight into things that you can't see. And it's more so for couples.
Yeah.
It's more so for couples.
Yeah.
It's not limited to relationships overall.
Yeah,
but it's really for couples. Encouraging young married couples that it is in fact better when there is two of
together,
you working together in unison, because the Bible says, and two become one flesh. So you cannot have a divided mindset. You cannot have, like we're one you have to be in agreement. And like scriptures talk about being of one mind, a like mind. So that's really the idea of it. And it's something that we try our best to live by, where I try not to do anything without my husband tries not to do anything without me, or just communicating with each other. If we have not heard anything since being married, the one advice that I can honestly take for myself is communication. If there is no communication, we don't have anything.
Oh, so I give marriage counsel now.
Yeah. You have to give a little
marriage counsel. Yeah. So what have you learned? Like, so far, being in a being married, is there anything new? Is there anything that is challenging for you? What would you like to share?
I would say at the beginning, because we just moved in together and stuff like that, so we are still finding our balance. But in the beginning, it was somewhat harder for me than him, because I tend to be very anxious at times, especially for new things that still scary to me, you know, and adjusting to that. So I would say like letting go and actually knowing that like this person is the person who I gonna see all of you. One thing that I've really learned is that marriage exposes who you are as an individual. Your partner exposes your flaws. So if you did think say you did stay a certain way in a certain area and you were good and you have it unpacked, marriage exposes that that is not always the case. And I'm learning a whole lot about how important it is to be quick to reconcile, how important it is to be quick to forgive, how important it is to be quick to say I forgive you. And I learned this recently from my aunt. She said when you say out of your mouth I forgive you, you have no right to bring up something back or to put it on the other person and keep bringing it up and saying like you did this, you did this, you did this. And while I can say that has not, I can lie and say that has, I've got that down. I think I'm learning that you learn as you go where that is concerned, and you're not gonna ever have anything 100% figured out. That's what I've learned in my 1 month and some being married, is that every day because it's both new for us, we're both learning, we're both growing, we're both trying to figure out, like, you know. And one thing that I loved recently that we've been doing, and it was him who started it, he has a wife journal, and I was inspired to have a husband journal. So it's where we keep account of the things that we both like or dislike, things we can do a lot better at. And honestly, I can say that it's been very helpful. It's been very, very helpful to our relationship and to our marriage, and just getting bits and pieces from our pastor and his wife and everybody else. We have something to say to the two fresh people them in this season of life. So yeah, that's what I can say. How about you, babe?
That's good. One thing I'm learning right now is the power of words. The Mario says something like words can make you or break you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw it go, I may mix it up. But I'm realizing that, for example, me as a person who grew up more country.
Yeah.
You have little country in here, but not so much. So like I can say some things, but like she can take it as offensive, even when me just be me, you know what I mean? So I realized that the way you talk and the way, like even your facial expression, it matters. Like, and not everybody grow like me, and like when you see a facial expression and me just say, I'm enough, like even if it make me feel away, me not go really
point it out to say like, why is your face?
Yeah, I won't point it out to say.
But you do that.
Yeah, like point it out to a point where it bother me, or you know what I mean? So like me expose you. But yeah, just being able to talk and no, me start use English. Yeah. So that's one thing I learned, and also compromising. Like if two persons are going to be together, remember we grew up differently.
Yeah.
You grew up on the mountain top, and me grew down here up on the valley. You know what I mean? So
which is exactly what Kingston and country is. Kingston is the mountain top, and country. A joke. That's not true.
boy. Country people don't feel offended. Yeah?
Don't feel the way I joke, man.
What me last year again? It's like
we're two different people.
Yeah, you're two different people.
Two different backgrounds.
Grew up different, and regardless of how much you think, oh, no, like when you get married, you're gonna see like there's a lot of stuff. You're gonna be like,
oh wow, that really.
Why you do that? Why you keep doing that? You know. So if you don't allow that person to at least be himself for a while or be patient with that person, it can damage your relationship. Because every time you're gonna come to that person and you're gonna say like, man, me tell you if you do this and you don't do it, like just give them time to change. Or you just say some things me gonna want and me not gonna get it because this person is not my slave.
Yeah.
You're not my slave, so you don't have to change. You know what I mean?
But there should be a want.
Yeah, that's why the word
the betterment of one's relationship.
Yeah, that's why we use the word compromise. Yeah, those are two things that stand out to me. So one more thing came to mind, but I don't remember it. It was.
In the meantime, where you don't remember, where you try to remember, I have a question for you. What are things? What two things have you learned about your wife that you did not know while dating?
I think this is an every woman thing, but like actually being married and see it, sometimes it drives me crazy. Like we can just come in at the house and you just start cleaning. It's like your program. You don't like when them program things for turn on a certain time and turn off. Like me, I said, rest. Go and sit down and rest.
And mind you,
and then not well on, and then when that happen now, after she work the whole day, me stop rocking her. Me stop say rest. Me just make she work. Yeah, no. Boy, I'm tired. My foot bottom hurt me.
That was today.
Yeah, cause I true like I think woman is the importance in like resting when it comes on to working in the house. Like you already there work, and when it get later though, for example, as we did talk about today, like you want to worship. Matter of fact, you said it to me, like if you want to worship, it's like you're so tired now that you cannot get to worship. Like, you know what I mean? That's one thing. Another thing, I'm gonna say something good. Next thing I realize is you try to be the best person, as in like even remember what I say, even when I want to cook or even if I cook, like you always still want to be that person. Like when we can say, oh, my husband right, you know, in my food and he's doing well, I'm okay. Yeah, and to be honest, that's a good thing. It's a good thing for a man when he has like a woman who actually look out for him. Not just food, right? Because
making food alone don't make you a good and supportive wife. For some women it might feel like an obligation.
Yeah.
Like some kind of controlling type of thing.
Yeah.
But I think it now brings me to submission, the whole topic of submission, but we can talk about that in another video.
We can make 2 videos in this.
Okay, so like, you know, one thing, and it's so funny because recently I had a conversation with
Hold on. So guys, this is part 1 and now, right? So oh man, Mr. Dern. Part 1 and now. So you know, thanks for watching this video. I am Cleon.
I am Karesha.
And this is Connecting
with CK. Yay!
I always put the part in this.